I get this question all the time. Does my husband or my wife's bad acts really make a difference in divorce? I'm Catherine Miller. I've been a divorce attorney in New York City and Westchester County, New York for over 30 years. And sadly, the answer is probably not. It used to be back in the day when fault was more of an issue that the financial settlement or the judgment or whatever happens in court could be impacted by somebody having an affair or just being a jerk or a bitch or riding around on a broomstick. And unfortunately, in most cases, it really requires something that is so shocks the conscience of the court or any human being. And even then, it probably won't impact the financial settlement. There is, however, one significant exception. And that exception is when one party spends marital money outside of the purview of the marriage, outside of marital purposes. And of course, one thing that automatically comes to mind when you think about what might be outside the marriage is an affair. So if one person sets up a paramour, girlfriend or boyfriend in an apartment and or pays their tuition or buys them a horse or even takes them on vacation and spends money on fancy meals and gifts and Tiffany presents and Fredericks of Hollywood and the like, that money can be repatriated to the estate, and the person who did not spend that money can get his or her share back, often half back. It's very hard to prove, and it can be really quite painful to do it because somebody has to sort through the credit card bills and all of that. When we do it in our office, we really try to get some kind of settlement on this so we can estimate what this dissipation, that's what we call it, dissipation or marital waste is, and come up with settlement that feels okay to both people without sorting through all of those credit card bills and all that. But it's not just an affair. It could be a drug addiction. It could be a gambling habit. Anything that is basically wasting, it's called marital waste, wasting the marital estate by spending it on purposes that are not for a marital interest. If you've got any questions about bad acts or marital waste or dissipation, please give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks for listening.